Good morning, my dear students. Class, today I have selected some practical based question for you to understand functions better. You will also do this and you will make some changes, and after that, you will do it practically and send it to me. So, class, first thing, how to create a function. This is def. So, class, see, this is def. This is the function name. This bracket is very important to give after function name. Now I have written print my function, my first function. Now class, this is main. This is a function. It will not work till the calling of the function will be there. So hash main, this is just a comment. It is not compulsory to write, but it will make you understand from here your main part is starting. Because the compiler invoke the main part first, it will never go to the function. Functions are always called from the main part. So here the function is called. Now it will directly jump to this compiler, means now compiler will check for the statements under the function, and it is my first function. It is written. Now see the output, my first function, because when this is called, then this function is invoking, and after the when function is invoking, under that all the statement which is inside the function will work. Now see the next. This is just to explain you that if we call a function 3 times, then 3 times the output will come. It means we can call the function as many as time we want to. Suppose I want to add 20 pair of numbers. So instead of creating a function again and again, we will call that function for the 20 time. We can use a for loop also. Suppose I want to call this function for 20 time, then instead of this I can write for a in range 1 to 20, 1 to 21 I can write, and here I will write ABC and this. Then this function will be called 20 times. So there are various ways through which we can call. Why I have used this for loop? Because instead of writing again and again, we can use for loop. So you can see that 3 times function was called, and 3 times the output we can see this 3 times. Now class, types of function. So your first type of function is non-returning non-parameter. This is the basic type of function. Now when the program will start, compiler will go to this place, then compiler will jump to this place. It will read these two values, add up, and finally display. This is non-returning. We have not used a return keyword. As I've told you, for returning we have to write return keyword. And non-parameter, there is no parameter, no arguments are given over here, so it's a non-parameter. Parameter होता तो we would have written यहाँ पे कोई वैल्यू जैसे x, y यहाँ से पास हो रही होती. So this is the first type of function, and the result, what will be the result? The result will be the sum is z, how much it is calculated? 68. So it should be the sum is 68. That's it. Now next type of function, returning non-parameter. Instead of writing print statement, we are writing return z. If we are returning, so it should either be saved in some of the variable or directly we can write here add statement. हम यहाँ पे अगर x की जगह डायरेक्टली ऐड लिख दें तब भी वही रिज़ल्ट आएगा जो रिज़ल्ट अब आ रहा है, क्योंकि ये रिटर्न होने के बाद कहीं पे सेव होना चाहिए या डायरेक्टली प्रिंट होना चाहिए. So I hope I made you clear. Now see how the program will run. First of all, this 9th statement. Then this function is called, so it will jump to this. Now this statement, this statement, this statement, and finally z will be returned, and z will be returned to this x. This x and this x is the different thing. दोनों अलग अलग फंक्शन में यूज़ हुआ है तो इनका एक दूसरे से कोई लेना देना नहीं है. यहाँ पे अगर हम लोग p भी लिखेंगे तब भी वही रिज़ल्ट आएगा. सपोज आई हैव रिटन p हेयर. अब इस p को प्रिंट कराया तो प्रिंट होके क्या आएगा, जो यहाँ से रिटर्न हुआ है. रिटर्न क्या हुआ है, 68 हुआ है. सो आउटपुट विल बी द रिज़ल्ट इज 68. नाउ क्लास नेक्स्ट टाइप ऑफ फंक्शन, नॉन रिटर्निंग पैरामीटर. अब रिटर्न नहीं करेगा लेकिन पैरामीटर है. सो यू कैन सी दैट हेयर द पैरामीटर आई हैव डिफाइंड. सो अगेन compiler will go to this, then add 12, 34. This 12 will be assigned to this x and 34 will be assigned to this y. Then 12 plus 34, and finally the result is z, that is 46. So 46 will be the result of this. The result is 46. Now class, try and understand this parameter type. We have done non-parameter before. Now this is the parameter type. This parameter will be assigned to this one. This parameter will be assigned to this one. And अब ये x और y की वैल्यू 12 और 34, और ये 12 और 34 अंदर जाएगा फंक्शन के, ऐड करेगा और प्रिंट कर देगा. नेक्स्ट इज डेफ ऐड. ये रिटर्निंग है और रिटर्निंग है और पैरामीटर, सॉरी नॉन पैरामीटर नहीं, पैरामीटर. रिटर्निंग एंड पैरामीटर लास्ट टाइप का है. अब अगेन व्हेन प्रोग्राम विल स्टार्ट, दिस स्टेटमेंट विल एग्जीक्यूट. अंडर दिस r इज इक्वल्स टू ऐड. ऐड करते ही ये यहाँ चले आएगा और ये दोनों वैल्यू इट विल गेट असाइन टू x एंड दिस विल गेट असाइन टू y. अब क्या होगा, अब होगा ये कि 12 प्लस 34 यहाँ पे हो जाएगा. ये रिटर्न होगा, रिटर्न होके कहाँ सेव हो जाएगा, इस r में सेव हो जाएगा. अब इस r को आप प्रिंट करा रहे हो, क्या करा रहे हो, तो आई एम प्रिंटिंग इट. So the result will be this. The result is 46. So class, these are some of the practical application that I have selected for you. बुक से भी देखो, कुछ एग्जाम्पल्स होंगे जो अभी तक हम लोगों ने कर लिया है. सी माई लास्ट वीडियो वंस अगेन, और उसमें जो भी प्रैक्टिकल पार्ट दिखता है उसको करो, देन वी विल सी.